Hey everyone, Flint Truth Channel. Oops, Alex Stein exposes himself.
Conspiracies with my podcast because that's what I was interested in. Because I was like, what the hell am I going to talk about? That's the first kind of problem that always we have as podcasters. Like, what are we going to talk about when we press live or we hit record?
And so those ideas that you've came up before you hit live. All those fake stories that you guys are gonna push. All these ridiculousness of the fake board meetings of you going in. And we're gonna play that after this video. His little rap. Would anybody be allowed to do that? Any normal person that wasn't connected? No.
Really into conspiracies, and now I forget my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, it's a death threat. What I'm saying is, yeah. So now when I kind of blew up and Tucker Carlson had me on and I had all these viral videos, everybody's like, oh, well, you're part of the Jewish Illuminati. You're not
And he is Jewish. His dad's Jewish, so surprise, surprise, right?
Talented, you're a plant. You're an industry.
He's not talented. Remind you guys, he started off in the early 2010, 2011s, 12, trying to go on cooking shows and to do anything he could to be popular. I mean, this guy went on cooking shows. I believe he was on Cheaters. Just all these different, and then all of a sudden, he went to YouTube and, all of a sudden got all this, teamed right up with Jeranism, RV Truth, A Call for an Uprising, Shaking My Head, like all the shills, he teamed right up with them. Coincidence, right? And this should be no surprise.
Like they're calling that Bobby Altihoff girl or whatever. I don't know if you know.
But he's about to tell himself. Hold on.
Who's just been podcasting for a month and has already interviewed like Drake and Mark Cuban and Lil Yachty. My point is, everybody thought so. I get hate from the conspiracy people. They're like, it's impossible to go from a small podcast.
It is impossible to come from a small podcast and be big like you, and you know it. That's why you're saying it, in the manner that you're saying it. You're not saying it seriousness. You're not saying it with authority because you know you're a liar.
To having a show on the Blaze, which is not impossible, but Yachty. My point is, everybody thought so. I get hate from the conspiracy people. They're like, it's impossible to go from a small.
And you see how he says the conspiracy people? That's totally a dismissive term. That's a CIA coined frame to make you look crazy, to make you look like you are one of those people that believes in reptilian shapeshifters and you believe in just all kinds of crazy lunatic stuff, aliens and Chewbacca and Nelly and, the Loch Ness Monster and blah, blah, blah. When they say conspiracy theories, that's automatically who they lump you into. It's a CIA coined word to dismiss whatever information they're about to give that person. So let's not waste no time and let's hear again him expose himself.
Guys, to having a show on the Blaze, which is not impossible, but
yes, it is. You got hired by Glenn Beck. It's not just anybody. Glenn Beck, who is a complete total fraud, fake news anchor or whatever, who pretends to be conservative, who's a part of the fraternities of Skull and Bones. And like I said, the whole skull and bones things, it goes back to Genesis 3:22, where it says all those that hate me love death. So yeah, don't be surprised. These are liars. Yeah, you don't go from being a small time YouTuber with no, getting 100 views to all of a sudden Blaze TV hiring you.
Everybody thought so. I get hate from the conspiracy people. They're like, it's impossible to go from a small podcast to having a show on the Blaze, which is not impossible. But so I get hate from the conspiracy side, then I get hate from the left, and then I get hate from the right too because I'm not conservative enough. Because I'm not super conservative. I think we should have
that's it.
Socialized healthcare.
He's not conservative. He's a fraud. He's a plant. But yet he'll go on that Australian show, Lefties Losing It, right? And all these MS, whatever, all these news shows and pretend that he's, a conservative, trying to expose how crazy and ludicrous the Democrats are, which, yes, they're crazy and ludicrous, but this is all by design, and I just wanted to share this with you guys. So if you guys can see right here, let me see if I can circle it right here. It says Stein began creating content online, including YouTube food challenge videos as early as 2011. Over the next decade, he built his brand by appearing on reality TV shows like ABC's The Glass House, Food Network's Worst Cooks in America, and working behind the scenes on the syndicate show Cheaters. So you guys, he's working behind the scenes of shows, where all this stuff, and then all of a sudden he just comes on YouTube, and and he just said, "Oh, it's impossible to go from a small YouTube to being hired by Blaze Media." Yes, that's right, it is impossible. Just like you wouldn't have been on Cheaters or Glass House or Worst Cooks or ABC's television show. It's totally fake. He achieved major viral fame independently on social media and YouTube in 2021 and 22 through his chaotic satirical confrontations at a local city council meeting. It was only after these clips went viral Glenn Beck and Blaze Media noticed his work, officially hiring him to host Prime Time with Alex Stein in February. And I also want to show you guys the social media scrubbing that goes on, because if you guys remember right, people like Russian Vids, RV Truth, he exposed Alex Stein without a doubt. All Alex Stein's Masonic messages, that literally where he said it, he was a Mason, in text messages, all the text messages that he sent, Russian Vids also saying that, hey, I'm going to be a big star in a few months and blah, blah, blah. This was all preorchestrated, nothing new under the sun. And, this guy's a clown, and we should not be surprised, that he's being paraded on TV the way that he is. And I'm going to end it with his little viral rap video, which is ridiculous, where he went in the town hall, and I'm going to show you right here.
99 Alex Stein. They call me primetime 99 Alex Stein. Hope you guys like my flavor.
Like anybody else would be allowed to go in there doing this.
Primetime 99 on the grind all the time. Go insane for Ukraine. A bullet in Putin's brain. I'm primetime, always on the grind, always gotta shine. And you know it's no lie.
My best friend.
What? Oh, excuse me. Come on.
Listen, that's called motherfucking bars. You know nothing about that.
I apologize about the ridiculousness. Of course, it's ridiculous. I'm not playing no more of that evil satanic stuff, but I just want to give you guys, that's totally staged. Totally 100% staged. And you and I, if we tried to go in this place like this, we'd be kicked out. So share this with your friends. Alex Stein tells on himself.